Come to the temple, I would say, a reassuring smile playing on my lips. Bring your jewelry. It is necessary for the ritual to cleanse your troubles. They always came. Women desperate for answers, for miracles, for hope. I, Katie Kempama, better known as Cyanide Mallika, preyed on their faith. To them, I was a friend, a guide. To me, they were a means to an end, a way to fund my greed through their trust and their lives. It all started in 1999, after my own life crumbled. My marriage was a failure, and the business I started left me penniless. People said I had an air of trustworthiness, and I learned to use it. I began frequenting temples, watching and listening. The devout came there, women burdened with financial woes, marital problems, or desires for better fortunes. These were the women I targeted. I dressed modestly, spoke softly, and exuded the patience of a holy woman. It wasn't difficult to gain their trust. They came to me for solace, and I offered them a ritual, a cleansing ceremony that would rid them of all their suffering. Meet me at the temple, I would say. Bring your finest jewelry as an offering to the gods. When they arrived, I would usher them into a quiet corner or a secluded room in the temple grounds. The ritual always started the same way. I would hand them a glass of holy water, laced with cyanide. As they drank, their faces would contort in shock and confusion, their trust in me betrayed in their final moments. They would collapse, lifeless, their jewelry still glittering on their bodies. I felt no remorse. They were just steps on my ladder to wealth. My first victim, Muniamma, was a widow who had come to the temple seeking blessings for her grandchildren's futures. I remember how she clasped her hands in prayer before drinking the poisoned water. It was almost poetic, the prayer, the drink, the fall. She was found the next day, her jewelry missing, her body lifeless. Over the years, I perfected my craft. I could spot desperation from across a room. I refined my techniques, learning to blend into the temple crowds, to slip away unnoticed after the deed was done. Each woman I killed brought me closer to the life I thought I deserved, a life of luxury funded by their trust. But my arrogance was my downfall. By 2007, I had killed at least 6 women, though there may have been more. My final victim, a woman named Nagveni, was the one who led the police to me. I had pawned her jewelry too hastily, and when the authorities connected the dots, they came for me. During the trial, they called me a monster, a predator, a woman who used faith as a weapon. They weren't wrong. In 2012, I was sentenced to death for my crimes. As I sit in my cell, I think about the women who trusted me, who sought solace and found death. To the world, I am Cyanide Mallika, the first female serial killer in India. To me, I am a survivor, a woman who turned desperation into a dark and deadly path.